carbohydrates. So they're made out of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. They are broken into three types. You have your monosaccharides, which means single sugar.
Mono means one.
Mm-hmm. So single sugars are what your body can actually use.
Body can use.
Yeah, your body can use them.
What's it? Are those only in our body, or do we consume single sugar?
You consume them also. So single sugars are made up of, so you have glucose,
That's what I was thinking.
which your body uses. You have fructose, and you have galactose. The galactose, it's in milk.
Oh.
Yes.
Lactose.
So how do you get high fructose?
By increasing the number of simple sugars, of the single sugars in that.
Okay.
So when you have high fructose corn syrup, it means it's corn syrup, which is usually a glucose-fructose mix that has more fructose than glucose. You have your disaccharides. Which are double sugars.
That's diamines.
Yes, diamines too. So you have glucose, which is your sucrose molecules, which is just plain table sugar. You have glucose galactose, which is, I think, lactose. And then, yeah, so all these bond together, they make the double sugars.
You have an extra one.
Who has
RA.
extra one? Huh?
Disaccharides?
No, did I do it twice?
Yeah, you put RA. Just put RIA.
Whoops.
No, I put.
I know it's not right.
So these are your double sugars. In order to use the double sugars, your body actually needs to use energy to cleave them apart into the simple sugars.
So it breaks
And then you
it
can
down
use them.
into simple sugars?
Yeah, they have to be broken down into simple sugars before your body can use them.
So like exercise.
No, it's in your body, it's chemically.
Oh, okay.
So they have to be chemically broken down. And then you have your polysaccharides. Which are many sugars. So the polysaccharides fall into like complex starches, like when you hear complex carbohydrates, things like that. Those are all the complex starches. And your major one in your body is called glycogen. So these are your storage sugars. These hold a lot of energy all together that your body needs to break down for later use. So glycogen is stored in your liver until you need it.
In liver?
Yes, in your liver. And it is released by your pancreas. Your pancreas sends out hormones it releases from the liver and increases the amount of sugar in your blood by breaking it down into your monosaccharides so that your body can use it. And there's a very complex chemical process that all of these eventually convert back into glucose, because glucose is the only sugar your body can use.
So if you're diabetic, what is it that your body can't produce?
Insulin. And we'll get to insulin when we get to the pancreas later on.
So eventually they all have to be broken down into single sugars
Yes.
and only glucose.
And
can
only
be found
glucose
in
can
the
be
body.
used. It has to be converted into glucose from everything else by like destroying the chemical makeup and rebonding it, which our bodies are amazing and can do.
Is it that the glucose is the only thing like the brain?
The only thing that our cells can use.
Mm.
So what, like fake sugars?
Fake sugars, no, our bodies can't use those the
So
same
just
way, but they
process it
can
through?
break them down and process them differently eventually into other stuff. They call them non-nutritive because there's so little of that chemical versus how sweet it is to our taste buds that they can call it non-caloric.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So do you think it's true that the fake sugar is really bad for you?
they say it's bad for you because your body doesn't look at them any differently, so it says, oh, I should be getting sugar, and it kicks your insulin up, but then you don't have the actual sugars in your blood, so then it starts releasing, and then your body's at a deficit, so you start packing on more.
Mm. That's
So
what I heard.
That's not good then, to, like,
Can you
you know, those like.
explain that?
Moderation.
Stevia or.
Yeah, anything is in moderation. Because I think,
I understand.
what, the aspartame is 500 times sweeter than sucrose? 1,000 times sweeter than sucrose, something like that?